Hello, followers of this YouTube channel. Here we deal with concepts of scientific research, characteristics, goals of research and motivations in doing research. Please hit the subscribe button, like and share. Let's see the concepts of scientific research. What is science? The word science came from the Latin word scientia that means knowledge. It is sometimes characterized as logic empirical, that is, rationality and observation of empirical facts. What is research? The term research has a variety of meanings. Assume that the Department of Accounting and Finance requires you to do a research paper as a prerequisite for your graduation. If you select a thesis topic, internal auditing in Samari University, and you simply describe the auditing system by taking notes from Auditing Manual of Samari University. Is this research? This is not research, rather it is information gathering. Research is not just information gathering, neither it is rearranging facts. What is research then? Research is composed of two words, re and search, which means to search again, or to search for new facts or to modify older ones in any branch of knowledge. It is a process of systematic inquiry that is designed to collect, analyze, interpret, and use data to understand, describe, predict, or control a social, educational, and psychological phenomenon to empower individuals in such contexts. It is simply the process of finding solutions to a problem after thorough study and analysis of the situational factors. It is gathering information needed to answer a question and thereby help in solving a problem. It is a systematic, controlled, empirical, and critical investigation of hypothetical propositions about the presumed relations among natural phenomena. It is an organized, systematic, data-based, critical, objective, scientific inquiry or investigation into a specific problem, undertaken with the purpose of finding answers or solutions to it. It is a disciplined inquiry which requires us to be systematic so that by the end we can stand by our results with confidence. Alternatively, research can be encompasses establishing a research question, finding background information, formulating a research design. Data collection, analyzing the data, establishing conclusion, looking for areas of further research. Stating the values associated with the research knowledge and publishing the research work for others to view. Characteristics of research. Research is organized, and that there is a structure or method in going about doing research. It is a planned procedure, not a spontaneous one. It is focused and limited to a specific scope. Good research is systematic because there is a definite set of procedures and steps which you will follow. Research is critical. The methods employed and procedures used should be critically examined. The process of investigation must be guaranteed and free from any drawbacks. Research is logical. This implies that research is guided by the rules of logical reasoning, and the logical process of induction and deduction are of great value in carrying out research. Induction is the process of reasoning from a part to the whole, whereas deduction is the process of reasoning from some premise to a conclusion which follows from that very premise. Research is valid and verifiable. This concept implies that whatever you conclude on the basis of your findings is correct and can be verified by you and others. Research is controlled. In exploring the causality relation to two variables, the study must be set in a way that minimizes the effects of other factors affecting relationship. In social science research, since controlling is almost impossible, the effect of the other variable must be quantified rather controlling. Research is empirical. Any conclusions drawn are based upon hard evidence gathered from information collected from real-life experiences or observations. Goals of research. The purpose of scientific research is problem-solving, practical or theoretical nature. Seeking solutions to practical or theoretical problems involves describing phenomena or pictorial account of the phenomena. Explaining phenomena or cause and effect relationships. Predicting phenomena or predicting what will happen in the future. comparing phenomena or comparing two or more groups on a certain behavior or even within the same group. Motivations in doing research. What makes people to undertake research? The possible motives for doing researches are listed as follows. Desire to get a research degree along with its consequential benefits. Desire to face the challenge in solving the unsolved problem, i.e., concern over practical problems initiates research. Desire to get intellectual joy of doing some creative work. Desire to be service to society. Desire to get respectability. To get vertical promotions, assistant professor, associate professor, professor, most common in universities and colleges or research institutes. This is by no means an exhaustive list of factors motivating people to undertake research studies. Other factors that may compel people to perform research such as directives of the government, employment condition, employed as a researcher, desire to understand causal relationships, to develop methodologies, to prove or disprove whether what has been done or studied works in our context, to reduce uncertainty by providing information that improves the decision-making process. Criteria for good business research. Good research uses the scientific method. The following is a list of several criteria that could be used in assessing research projects. Purpose clearly defined. The purpose of the research, or the problem involved, should be clearly defined and sharply delineated in terms of unambiguous as possible. Research process detailed. The research procedures used should be described in sufficient detail to permit another researcher to repeat the research. Research design soundly planned. The procedural design of the research should be carefully planned to yield results that are as objective as possible. Limitations frankly revealed. The researcher should report, with complete frankness, flaws in procedural design and estimate their effect upon findings. High ethical standards applied. Ethics is another criterion that should be added to the list. Ethical issues in research reflect important moral concerns about the practice of responsible behavior in society. Adequate analysis for decision makers. It needs the analysis of the data should be sufficiently adequate to reveal its significance, and the methods of analysis used should be appropriate. Adequate analysis of the data is the most difficult phase of research for the beginner. Conclusions justified. Conclusions should be confined to these justified by the data of the research and limited to those for which the data provide an adequate basis. Researcher experience reflected. Greater confidence in the research is warranted if the researcher is experienced, has a good reputation in research, and is a person of integrity where is possible for the readers. The significance of research are given as follows. To those students who are to write a senior essay, master's, or PhD thesis, research may mean careerism or a way to attain a high position in the social structure. To professionals in research methodology, research may mean a source of livelihood. To philosophers and thinkers, research may mean the outlet for new ideas and insights. To literary men and women, research may mean the development of new styles and creative work. To analysts and intellectuals, research may mean the generalizations of new theories. The difference between research method and research methodology. A method is a particular research technique or way to gather evidence about a phenomenon. The specific tools to gather data such as surveys, interviews, participant observations. Refer to the behavior and instruments used in selecting and constructing research technique. Methodology describes the theory of how inquiry should proceed. It encompasses our entire approach to research, how we design and implement research studies. Researchers not only need to know how to develop certain indices or tests, how to calculate the mean, the mode, the median, or the standard deviation or chi-square, how to apply particular research techniques, but they also need to know which of these methods or techniques are relevant and which are not, and what would they mean and indicate and why. When we talk about research methodology, it is not only talk the research methods, but also consider the logic behind the methods we use in the context of our research study and explain why and why not others. The scope of research methodology is wider than that of research methods. It is the justification for using a particular research method. The purpose and value of research. The purpose of research is to have information helpful for resolving managerial dilemma, a problem or an opportunity, involving decision-making. Decision-making here refers to a choice made from available alternatives, is the process of identifying problems and opportunities and then resolving them. In each business problem or decision-making situation, the information required for informed decision-making might be possessed altogether or no clue at all. Certainty. All the information the decision-maker needs is fully available, goes along with programmed decisions. If the manager is so completely certain about both the problem or opportunity and future outcomes, then research may not be needed at all. Risk. A decision has clear-out goals and good information is available, but the future outcomes associated with each alternative are subject to chance. Uncertainty. Managers know what goal they wish to achieve, but information about alternatives and future events is incomplete. Managers must take assumptions about critical information. They must find creative ways to cope. Ambiguity. The goals to be achieved or the problem to be solved is clear, alternatives are difficult to define, and information about outcome is unavailable. Under conditions of complete certainty, when future outcomes are predictable, business research may be a waste of time. However, under conditions of uncertainty or ambiguity, business research becomes more attractive to the decision maker. Thank you for watching this video.